Konnichiwa, it's Yumi here. Today we're going to do part 10 for the walkthrough of Nancy Drew, Tomb of the Lost Queen. The last time we were here, we had just spoken to Professor Hotchkiss and Professor Boyle to get some information about the Sons of Horus and to try to figure out how to decipher some of the hieroglyphics because a lot of them don't make sense. So we were just about to call Bess Marvin and to see what she has to say about some things. And of course, because we're playing Junior, we have a task list. We still have a whole lot of stuff to do. So let's start.
Nancy, hi!
We found the tomb!
Way to go!
But when I opened it, two strangers showed up.
Really? Aren't you in the middle of nowhere?
Yes.
Okay, so maybe they were just out for a walk. In the desert. Nope, doesn't work out. Nancy, what the craziness is happening out there?
No clue. It's like I'm the only one here who doesn't know what's really going on. I don't like that feeling.
You get used to it.
Bess.
Well, it certainly feels that way. Maybe it's time to call this one a wrap.
I can't until John's back. I just need to keep my head on straight and try to keep the site in order.
That's exactly like this one part of Revenge of the Desert Queen. So everybody...
Is this going to be an anecdote where someone dies in a cursed tomb?
No.
Okay, continue.
I lied, it was. But I'll just keep it to myself.
I still think Jamila is hiding something.
What's the story?
She says she's here because of the Anunnaki.
I think our connection is bad because it sounds like you said Anunnaki.
I did.
I still think it might be the phone, but continue.
They're the aliens she's into, but I can't figure out why she'd be here now.
Why don't you ask her?
I would, but there are two questions you'll never get a straight answer to. One is, are you lying?
And the other is, are you crazy?
I say that a lot, don't I?
You do, but to be fair, you do exceed the average person's daily allowance of interaction with crazy and or dishonest people.
Right.
Jamila seems to be convinced that aliens built the pyramids.
Cool.
She thinks that this site has some sort of significance to aliens, and they'll be returning soon.
What for?
Who knows? The whole idea makes no sense to me.
I know it's unlikely, but I think if aliens ever came to Earth, I think they'd like me.
What? Why?
Dogs love me, kids love me. I just think we'd be pretty simpatico is all.
I can't tell if Jamila's being sincere or not.
Just brush past my theory, that's fine.
I'm sure they love you.
That's all I wanted to hear. Go with your instinct, Nancy. You're so good at noticing what people really mean when they speak. Maybe she's saying a little more than she intends to.
That's what I think.
I don't know what to make of this tour guide who appeared out of nowhere.
Is he cute?
Define cute.
Why is this never any fun with you? I have no girly friends.
Fine, yes, he's moderately cute. And he has an accent.
Now we're talking. Anyway, you've decided that this cute tour guide with an accent is a problem for some reason?
His story isn't adding up. If he's a tour guide, why would he show up at a site that might take years to open up to the public?
Maybe he's some sort of avant-garde tour guide. You know, way ahead of his time, like that jazz musician you made us see who only played awful notes.
I'm still sorry about that. In my defense, it was for a case.
And in his defense, there's nothing. Long-distance burn, jazz guy.
Okay, so we're done talking to Bess.
I'll catch you later.
Bye.
And, so that's that. And, just trying to look around to see if there's anything we missed. So now I'm going to, let's see, we still have a whole lot to do.
What happened here? Where's all of the water? Who would be crazy enough to do this on purpose?
Okay, so someone has taken this thing. It looks like it says visitors from the skies, and they have punctured the water tank, draining out all of the water. So now no one has any water to drink in this hot desert. It's just really fantastic.
Well, hello.
Did you see who destroyed our water supply?
Someone did what?
So, that's a no? Do you have any idea why someone would do that?
No one would be stupid enough to do that.
Oh, sure.
What do you think of Jamila?
Is she for real? Because, wow, I've met some nutters in my life, but that girl belongs in a museum herself, with a little tag that reads, Insanus Totalis.
Oh, she's just different.
No, I'm different. She's a crazy little rowboat adrift in a vast sea of insanity.
What do you think about Jamila's alien theories?
Not much. Subject change. Do you happen to know how a bloke like me might impress that cantankerous old curmudgeon down below?
You mean Abdullah, right?
I very much hope there isn't another one.
I imagine he responds to people talking about archaeology.
Brilliant. I'll do that. Thanks, Nancy.
What brought you to this site?
This might be the next it spot. If it is, I want to have the first tour up and running.
Isn't that a little premature? Tour groups might not even be allowed out here.
Well, then I took a trip to the place I've always wanted to see. No loss.
You seem very casual about everything.
There's nothing wrong with that, is there?
It makes me think you might be hiding something.
If I'm hiding something, then I'm doing such a good job, even I don't notice.
I know you didn't just come here to get a tan. I need your help distracting Lily.
Why?
I just do.
Well, what's in it for me?
The personal satisfaction that comes with being a nice person?
Nope. Say something nice about me to Abdullah. Tell him I'm trustworthy.
All right, fine.
But make it sound natural. Don't just blurt it out. Finesse it into the conversation.
I'll see what I can do. Goodbye.
Hurry back now.
Okay, so Dylan, for some reason, wants Nancy to put in a good word with Abdullah for him. I don't know how that's going to go over with Abdullah, but there's only one way to find out.
Yes?
Let's see.
How did you get into archaeology?
I was a student, like Lily. I went out on a dig one day, and it was a very, very small tomb. Inside, nothing remarkable. Mummies, no hieroglyphs. But once I lowered myself down into the dark, dusty tomb, I felt a strange flutter in my chest, right here. And I do not know what overtook me, but I knew I had to push very hard on this wall. And it gave way. And you know what was there?
What?
I had opened the door thousands of years back in time. Ancient Egypt was down there. I have never again been the same.
So that guy Dylan is pretty helpful. I'd say he'd be a smart addition to your team, considering his talent, his experience, his... you know.
No, not really.
He told you to say that, didn't he?
Maybe.
Tell him he is stupid, but use small words so he understands you.
I'm not going to say that.
Your kindness is as admirable as it is boring.
Okay, so much for that.
I'll catch you later.
Goodbye.
I actually like Dylan more than I like Abdullah. Shocker. But let's go give Dylan the great news.
So, did you tell Abdullah that I'm trustworthy? How did he react?
Strongly?
I see. Well, good thing that was but a single step in my multi-tiered plan.
Why is it so important that he trusts you?
It's complicated and boring. Boring and complicated. You'd be bored hearing about the more complicated aspects of it.
You're not going to tell me, are you?
Oh, that's the spirit. facing disappointment and not letting it get you down. Good show. But I am a man of my word, i.e. trustworthy, so I will distract Lily for you.
Great.
What should I do if I see her? Oh, we should have a code word.
I don't know if that's necessary.
Right. How about, look out, it's Lily, or she's back, stop looking at her things.
Okay, first of all, none of those are one word.
Oh, good point. What about danger, or incoming, or impending Lily?
Maybe if you just whistle.
Right. All good options.
Okay, so we asked Dylan to look out for, well, distract Lily, and since he's gone, we're just gonna snoop through his stuff first.
Why would Dylan have this?
This says, danger live snake. I have no idea why he would have a live snake bag, but I guess we'll figure that out eventually.
Why would he have so many certifications?
Okay, so he has a paranormal tour certification from America, a off the beaten track for, I guess, the UK, a certification, Bonnie Holidays tour guides. I'm not sure what country this is. Bonzer Breaks tour guide or whatever certification for Britain. I guess that's the same thing as the UK. And I forgot what country this is, but this is a lot of certifications, and it just seems like usually people that have a lot of IDs and all that, they're cons or con artists, so it's very, very uncool. So we still have to find some more stuff out about Dylan, and we'll do that as we go along. And for right now, let's go ahead and snoop through Lily's stuff before she realizes that Dylan is distracting her. This says Adam Grisby's Curses of the World. The Hope Diamond. This famous brilliant blue diamond holds a dark secret, a curse on any who should cross its path. Reputably stolen from a religious idol in India, it was secretly sold to Jean-Baptiste Tavernier in 1642, who then smuggled the gem back to France. From this moment forward, ill fortune befell anyone who possessed the cursed diamond, including Tavernier, who was killed by a wild dog shortly after selling the diamond to King Louis XVI. The diamond's first owner, King Louis XVI, died of gangrene when King Louis XVI, or 17th, I guess, inherited the throne, and the gem, his wife Marie Antoinette certainly could never have worn the diamond. She and Louis XVII wound up beheaded during the French Revolution. After this, the diamond disappeared for decades. The necklace resurfaced in 1830 when it was purchased by Henry Philip Hope and renamed the Hope diamond. But the curse remained. Owners continued to suffer the curse's wrath in the form of bankruptcy, insanity, fatal accidents, and murders. The diamond was eventually purchased by legendary jeweler Harry Winston, who donated the diamond to the Smithsonian Natural History Museum, where it remains on display today. Okay, so the Hope Diamond, maybe if you guys have watched the Titanic movie, you know that Rose wore it. And Cal, her husband or fiance, actually does mention something about Louis XVI wearing the Hope, or having the Hope Diamond. So I don't know how true this is, but it's pretty cool. Valentino's ring. Silent movie star Rudolph Valentino was only 31 when he died in 1926. Some say it was due to the silver ring he had purchased despite the jeweler's warning that it was cursed. Not one to believe in curses, Valentino wore the ring for his next picture. The picture was a failure at the box office. The next time he wore the ring for a movie was his last picture, Son of the Sheik. Shortly after the picture wrapped, Valentino died of infection following surgery for stomach pains. Upon his death, the ring was inherited by actress Paula Negri. She became ill for an extended period of time. The ring was given to singer Russ Colombo. Within days, he was killed in an accident. The next owner refused to wear the jinxed ring until the curse wore off. He waited a few years, thought it was safe, and put it on. He died within a week. Wow, that sucks. Deaths continued to follow each new owner of the ring until it was eventually placed in a bank vault. The bank then suffered robberies and was nearly destroyed in a fire. Truthfully, the stuff of legends, Valentino will forever be remembered, not only for his contribution to early cinema, but also his cursed ring. The Björkatorp runestone. In Blekinge, Sweden, an old stone stands amongst a grey field, carved with runes from the 6th or 7th century and accompanied by 2 towering menhirs. It is one of the tallest runestones in the world. The runes bear a curse of destruction against whoever tries to break the monument. According to legend, when a farmer tried to heat up and crack the stone to clear the area for crops, the fire turned on him, killing him and leaving the stone untouched. Debate exists over the intended purpose of the runestone. Some claim the stone is a grave marker, though an excavation in the early 1900s found no concrete evidence of a burial site. Others believed it to be a cenotaph, a monument in memory of a deceased individual buried elsewhere. A third following claims it was built as a shrine.
And just what do you think you are doing?
Oh. Don't worry, maybe you'll talk your way out of this. Wait a second, I'm the second chance screen, so I guess you couldn't. Okay, so... Anyway. We're gonna try this again. Because Lily caught us. So this time we'll have more time. Okay, like I was saying, others believe it to be a cenotaph, a monument in memory of a deceased individual buried elsewhere. A third following claims it was built as a shrine to the ancient Nordic gods. While the true use of the Björkatorp runestone has been lost to history, its ancient curse remains as a dire warning from ages past. Now, King Tutankhamun. In 1922, in the Valley of the Kings, a discovery of unprecedented magnitude was revealed. The undisturbed tomb of the boy pharaoh Tutankhamun, led by British archaeologist Howard Carter and funded by Lord Carnarvon. The expedition team found invaluable treasures within. A clay tablet was also discovered in the tomb with an inscription that, when translated, read, "Death will slay with his wings whoever disturbs the peace of the pharaoh." Wow. The archaeologists disregarded the curse and continued on with their work. However, the curse would not be forgotten. First stricken was Lord Carnarvon, who perished from an infected mosquito bite shortly after the tomb was opened. Other victims included Lord Carnarvon's dog, who repeatedly died at the same time as his owner, Carter's cannery, killed by a cobra, and other members of the team due to various causes. Whether the curse was real or just an embellishment by the press may never be answered conclusively, and while the existence of the clay tablet has never been verified, and Carter himself lived until the age of 66, the legendary pharaoh's curse still lives on as one of the best known curses in history. So, this is basically, you know, Adam Grisby's Curses of the World. And these are some glasses. Notice it seems like there's one of these missing. And
What a strange lock. There has to be something around to help me figure this out.
okay, so this is obviously some sort of special lock. This is the Krollmeister instruction manual for this bunk, I guess. Okay. Contents: 1 light lock panel, 1 numbers transparency overlay, which I guess we don't have. State-of-the-art lock technology keeps your valuables safe. The unique light pattern of your lock makes finding the correct solution impossible without the numbers transparency overlay, which we need. To unlock the Krollmeister 57.3, place the numbers transparency over the light panel. Your unique pattern consists of groups of colored lights. Each group contains exactly 1 numbered light. Each numbered light shows the total number of lights in that group, including the numbered light. Groups must be either rectangular or square, and no groups can overlap. To switch the lights on, click on a numbered light and drag across the squares you want to light up. To clear your attempts, hit the reset button at the top of the panel. When all the lights are switched on and are lit in the correct pattern, the panel will unlock. Okay, I read that really fast because I didn't want Lily to catch us. So, yeah, we need the overlay to unlock this. This is Adam Grisby's Curses of the World. No idea why Lily would have a book on curses, but that's her thing. And yeah, so let's see what's on our task list. I'm gonna go ahead and end this as part 10 for the walkthrough of Nancy Drew Tomb of the Lost Queen, because we're running out of time. I will see you guys here very soon for part 11. Domo arigato gozaimashita.